What up, y'all? Negativity spreads faster. I think when I was doing the music, I felt like, and I still feel, if I was dissing a bunch of rappers in my music, if I was being very negative in my music and I was talking tough in my music, if I portrayed an image as if I was tough in my music, I probably would have moved on higher than how I'm moving right now. I highly feel that way. I highly feel that if I indulged in a lot of the worldly things that's going on, I probably would have moved up. Probably would have even got a record deal. There's no doubt in my mind. My moral compass and my standards came first. And that's an iota. That's probably like, a little percentage of why I'm still the underground rapper. And I'm embracing it. There's women right now, they could be shaking their ass on a pole right now. They can have an OnlyFans right now. They can have a corn tape out right now. Easily. But because they have morals and standards, they're working the step-by-step way. They're not taking the elevator, they're taking the steps. Doing the former, people are taking the elevator and the jets to fly high in the sky. And that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate in this culture how negativity spreads faster. It gets very nerve-wracking at this point. When you see stuff and you see stupidity and you see a show or two black women fighting every day, ratchet behavior, chicks pulling off weave hair, all kind of negative behavior, all kind of crazy talk, all kind of drug selling, people with the best shows. The only reason why they have the best selling shows because they're talking about drugs all day. The rappers that are hot talking about drugs all day. It's nerve-wracking. That's the stuff that gets the high praise and the high adulation. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Negativity spreads faster. And it's just the reality of things, It depends on what door you want to go to. Tupac understood this. Tupac understood talking crazy in his raps, putting sugar in the medicine so that way it could taste good for the people and then giving them something conscious. It's an unfortunate thing when it comes to the algorithm and when it comes to YouTube. I don't know anyone on YouTube that's super positive, or anyone on Instagram or TikTok that's super positive, probably except for Mr. Beast. But look at who is viral. Mr. Beast. Look at who it has to be in order for them to be super viral, yo. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, And I'm not even trying to make it a color thing, but it's sad that it has to be that way. That it has to be that person that goes a little viral by giving $300,000 to somebody or giving somebody a car and it goes viral. It's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? My dude Lloyd Banks, he said, my family tree said, Master, F being positive when negativity spread faster. He knew it. They knew it. Meek Mill knew it. He was in a conference talking about, yeah, I could be rapping about uplifting my folks or whatever, but the record label, they want me to rap about negativity. So I rap about the negativity because it puts money on the table. They know this. Look at the genre of hip-hop. You guys complain about why the most talented rappers don't pop. But look at your media and look at what they talk about every day. That media, every day, make sure they talk bad about all the rappers and the rappers' lives. And everything, the most ratchet and most idiotic things is going on. Yes, you get irritated with it. Yes, I have a low tolerance of it. Yes, I try to put myself in position where my mind is more elevated. Absolutely. But it gets to a point where, like, come on, man. Do you think everybody is stupid? Do you think everybody's that dumb? I don't care if the person's 16, 17, 18 years old. You think everybody want to consume this every single day. Like, seriously. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it takes, unfortunately, in this world. Negativity spreads faster. In order for you to take the positive stuff and put it in the atmosphere, you got to sprinkle some negativity or some kind of negative images in there in order to push your point across. I'm realizing that every single day. God willing, coming soon, I'm going to make an example out of that. A lot of people are going to get angry about the example. They're going to get angry about how things are being portrayed. But if the message is put forward, you're going to get it and you're going to understand it. But it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that you can't be super positive. This is the devil's playground, man. You know, this is the devil's playground. And it's something that I'm understanding that the devil work every day. And this is the reason why negativity spread faster. You know, we got to look at the algorithm. We got to look at the labels and why they invest in artists that push spinning a block and orphan people. We got to look at why people invest in our women looking crazy and pushing non-family, the opposite of family, the opposite of procreation. We have to look at why things are so negative in a certain community. You know, I am who I am at the end of the day, man. I love all people, white, Asians, Hispanic, small cap, all of y'all, Muslim community. But I am who I am at the end of the day. You know, I want my content to be for everyone, but it bothers me to my soul, man. It's always bothered me ever since I was a young person. Why negativity was so low. Why negativity was so low in society and so just sitting there in your face. As soon as you go on social media, man, you know, it's getting to the point where it's detrimental, you know. This is the casualty, and this is the cause and the casualty of America and free speech. The casualty of free speech is you're dealing with people that they just purposely just want to be idiotic and ignoramus, you know. They purposely just want to push foolishness because it's a freedom of doing that. You know, with great power comes great responsibility. I understand that now, Peter Parker. Because a lot of people are not responsible when it comes to freedom. And that's the reason why negativity spreads faster. Hopefully, you guys can give me some great alternatives of how to spread positivity in a way that's potent. Hopefully you can do that in the comment section. Hopefully you like this video. Again, it's just a small process of my thoughts, man. Don's Rants.